Let's follow the installation guide in the documentation to launch a directory on Vercel. Step 1. Create your own repository. Once you have purchased the template, you will get access to this private repository. You can click the button Use this template to create your own repository. Give it a name and make it private. Then click Create a repository. OK. Step 2. Clone the GitHub repository. Open your terminal. Done. Step 3. Install the dependencies. Go to your repository folder and run npm install to install the dependencies. Done. Step 4. Copy the .environment.example file to .env. Step 5. Configure the environment variables. First, let's set the environment variables for Sanity by following this document. Use cursor or VS Code to open your repository code and open the file .environment. Go to Sanity Management. Click Create a new project. Give it a name. OK. Copy the project ID and paste it here. For dataset, we use the default dataset production. Go to the API tokens section. Click Add a new API token. Give it a name. And make the permissions to be editor. Copy the token value and paste it here. Go to the cross oranges. Click Add a cross orange at localhost 3000 for local development. And add your domain for production. Here we set it to be subdomain of Vercel. OK. Let's set the environment variables for Resend by following this documentation. First, we need to create an API key. Go to Resend dashboard and click Create an API key. Give it a name. Copy the value and paste it here. For the variable Resend email from, this is the email address from whom to send notification emails to the users. So it should be the domain email address, which is configured on your Resend dashboard. For example, I have already added my domain mkdirectories.com on Resend, so I can set the value to be like a Mkdirectories team with the address support at mkdirectories.com. For the variable Resend email admin, it means the personal email address of the directory website owner. So the owner will be notified when a user submitted a new item to the directory. For example, just set your personal email address. For the variable audience ID, go to the dashboard and click audience. Create an audience if you don't have one, and copy the audience ID and paste it here. It is used to sending newsletters to your users. Let's set the environment variables for Stripe by following this document. First, we need to get the API key. Go to the dashboard of Stripe. Switch to text mode. Click Developers, API Keys, Review Text Key, and copy the value and paste it here. For the variable Stripe's webhook secret, we need to create a new webhook. Click Developers, Webhooks, create a new endpoint. For environment, select checkout session completed and click continue. For the endpoint URL, set it to be your domain. For example, Mkdirectories youtube.vercel.app/API/webhook. Add /API/webhook to your own domain. Click Create Endpoint and copy the secret. Paste it here. For the price ID, we need to create a product. We create a new product. Give it a name. Set it to be one-off payment and the value, for example, 9.9 or any other number. Click Add the product. Go to the product detail page and click here. Copy the price ID and paste it here. Let's set the environment variables for authentication. First, we need to get the auth secret by running this command. Copy this value and paste it here. This template has built-in with two social logins, Google and GitHub. For the demo, I will create an GitHub auth application to get the client ID and client secret. Go to the GitHub developer settings. Click New Auth Application. Give it a name. Set the home page. For the authorization callback URL, set it to be your domain and add a API // auth /callback /GitHub and click register application. Copy the client ID, paste it here. Click generate a new client secret and copy the secret value and paste it here. Please notice that if you want to text in local development, you should set the domain to be localhost 3000. Let's set up the environment variables for analytics. This template has built-in with two analytics services. One is Google Analytics, the other is OpenPanel Analytics. For the demo, I will set up the Google Analytics. Go to the Google Analytics dashboard and click Create a Property. Give it a name. Select a category. Business size. Traffic. Create. Choose a platform. Click Web. Set up the data screen. Set the domain of your set it to be your domain. Give it a screen name. Click Create and Continue. Click Next. Copy the measurement ID and place it here. Let's set the last environment variable. Next public APP URL is the domain of your application. First, let's set it to be localhost 3000 to text it in local development mode. Then we can run pm dev. Okay, click localhost 3000 to open the directory website. Please wait a minute. Okay, as you can see, the directory website is ready. All pages are okay. All you need to do is add the data to the directory. You can add data by going to the localhost 3000 schedule. Log in with your Sanity account. Okay, the schedule is okay. Okay, let's deploy this directory website on Vercel and add data in production mode. Let's deploy the directory code to Vercel by following this document. First, you need to add a new project in Vercel and import the Git repository you created. For the environment variables, copy all these environment variables and paste it there. But change this. Make directories youtube.vercel.app because we should set it to the domain in production mode. And copy this. Copy Resend environment variables. Copy stripe environment variables. Copy auth secret. Copy auth environment variables for GitHub. And copy Google Analytics. Okay, click deploy and wait for the deployment to complete. It may take 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, the deployment is successful. Let's go to the dashboard. Now we can access the directory website by click this link. As you can see, the directory website is ready, just like in the local development mode. Let's check if the Sanity Studio is ready or not. Make sure you have add your domain to the cross oranges section in your Sanity project. Okay, the Sanity Studio is running. Then we can add some data to text the directory website. Okay, before we add any data, let's test if the authentication is okay. So let's create an account. Click sign in, click sign up. Give it input your name. Input your email and password. Click create an account. Okay, the verification email has been sent. Let's check our inbox. Okay, click confirm email. This will confirm the email address and it shows email verified. Let's go back to login. Input your email address and password. Click login. Okay, the login is successful and redirect us to the dashboard where you can see all your submissions. But now currently there is no any submissions. In the settings page, you can change your name or link or password here. Okay, let's log out and test whether login with GitHub is okay. Click Login with GitHub. Click Authorize. Okay, let's test the submit process. Before the user can submit an item to the directory, the site owner has to create some categories and tags for the items. So let's create some categories and tags in the Sanity Studio. Under the category management, all categories, create a new category. Give it a name. Let's say website. And click generate slug. Publish. Publish here means to save the changes to the Sanity CMS. Let's create another category. The priority here is used to sort these categories. Okay, let's create some text too. Let's say Apple. Enjoy. Okay, done. We have created 2 categories and 2 tags. Once the site owner has created some categories and tags for the items, then the user can submit an item to the directory. First, let's test the free submission. Click the submit button, and the user has to fill in this form. First, input the link of the item, the name of the item, select a category, select some text, give it an input the description. Let's copy this. And input the introduction. For the introduction, here we support Markdown, so it can be rich text content. For example, we can add a heading and some text. We can make this text bold. We can even add a link. And we can add upload and screenshot image for this item. Once the image has uploaded, click submit. Then this item has been submitted and the user can view the status of this item is in the status of submitting, and the user can choose 2 plans. One is free plan and the other is a Pro price plan with a cost of $9.9. Let's first test the free price plan, and the user can submit this item to be reviewed by the site owner. Okay, now the status has been changed to pending, and the site owner has received an email. A new submission has come, so the site owner can click this button, Review Submission, and go to the Sanity schedule to review this item. And this time, let's test, as you can see, all the information submitted by the user. And the introduction is rich text content. Okay, for this time, let's reject it and give it a reason. Let's say the information is not clear, and click publish. It means to save these changes to the Sanity CMS. And the user here, he probably has gone to the dashboard, and next time when he logged in and in this dashboard page, he will see the status of the item become rejected, and this is the reason. So he has to click the button Edit to edit the content, and let's remove this, and click Update to submit again. Okay, as you can see, the status has changed to pending, and the item status in the Sanity schedule also changed to pending, and this time let's approve it. Click Publish. Okay, then once the user logged in and goes to the dashboard page, and he will see the status of this item has become approved, so he can publish at any time he wants to make this item public accessible. Okay, let's do it now. Click Publish button. Okay, so this item is public accessible, and we can click the image to see the item details page. Okay, everything is right. This template supports not only the free submission but also the paid submission. So let's test it. Click Submit. For this time, let's submit another item. We can choose two categories. Input the description. Let's make it simple, and just copy paste this. again. Upload an image. Click the button Submit. And for this time, let's choose the Pro price plan. Click the button Pay. And it will direct us to the Stripe checkout page. Let's use the Stripe text card number to test the payment. Okay, the payment is successful, and it will redirect us to the publish page. And the submitter can publish this item anytime. And we click the Publish Now to make this item public accessible this time, right now. Okay. Now this item is public accessible. Click the button and we go to the item details page. It shows all the information we submitted just now. Okay, let's go to the Sanity schedule, and it shows 2 items we just submitted. And for the paid submission, this item is marked as featured by default, and it is paid and attached an order information to this item. Okay, then let's test if the directory is okay. Let's see the tag. It should have 2 tags, and the 2 items both have 2 tags, and the category 2 categories. Okay. The search, we can input the keyword. Okay, and it will search the items by the name and the description and the content. Add a category field, add a tag field, add a filter for featured items. Okay. We can even sort them by time or by the name, and you can also reset all these conditions, query conditions. Okay, the home page is ready too. Then let's test the blocks section. Now it has no blog post, so we have to go to the Sanity schedule and add some blog post. Before creating any blog post, we can create some blog categories. Give it a name. Let's say design, and click publish. Add another blog category and click publish. Okay, then let's create a blog post. Give it a name. Let's copy some text here. Generate a slug and the description. And we can choose the categories. We can add more categories and select the users. For the body, it is rich text content. So let's copy this article and paste it here. As you can see, is rich text content powered by Sanity portable text. Okay, for the image, you can upload your image or select an image from the Unsplash. If you have many blog posts, then you can add more blog posts as the related post. Okay, click publish to save this blog post to the Sanity CMS. Okay, then let's go to the blog page and refresh this page. Okay, and the blog post has shown up. Okay, it is a rich text content, very beautiful. This template also supports the table of contents, so the user can easily navigate through these titles and test the blog category. Okay, it's okay.